everyone, especially to our instructor, Sir King. I am Ayanjil A. Wabot from BPH3B. So for today's video, I am going to discuss about the comparison between the private sector, the public sector, and voluntary sector. So first, let us discuss the private sector. What is private sector? Private sector is a part of a country's economic system that is run by individual and companies rather than a government entity. Most private sector organizations are run with the intention of making profit. The part of a company is under control of the government is known as the public sector, which are encompasses of any organization that are owned or governed by a government. It is also, ang isa sa mga pangunahing batayan ng isang private sector is the ability to adapt quickly in the society, because private sector plays a critical role in our economic to foster growth and development. Private sector also fosters a competition which leads to have lower prices for consumer and encourage businesses to improve their offerings. So one of the example of private sector is the Ayala Corporation. So why Ayala Corporation is a private sector? Because Ayala Corporation is a demonstrate. It gives a positive impact to the economy by adapting opportunities for the employment and contributing to the overall societies and the well-being. It also serves as a inspiration for other company to follow suit and continue to the growth of the Philippine economy. So next is public sector. Public sector is a portion of the economy composed of all levels of government and government-controlled enterprises. It does not include private companies, voluntary organizations, and households. So public sector, it is a vital component of any government, providing the essential needs to the citizens to ensure the smooth and functioning of a society. It is also a government organization and agencies that they are responsible for delivering services such as healthcare, education, transportation, and public safety. So one of the key reasons why public sector is important because of its ability to address market failures and provide goods and services. It also helps to the citizens to promote equality by ensuring that everyone has access to essential services regardless of their status or background. It is essential for promoting the common goods and fostering a healthy and prosperous society for all. So one of the example of a public sector is the Department of Education. As we all know that Department of Education is responsible for regulating the education system of any people or any society in a country. It ensures that all children have access to a quality education regardless of their background. So public sector ensures that education remains accessible to all citizens or people by providing needs for school and also scholarship for students. So this Department of Education is an example of how a public sector can positively impact to a certain society by investing essential services which can benefit for everyone.
And the last one is the voluntary sector. Voluntary sector refers to the organization whose primary purpose is to create social impact than profit.
So, voluntary sector is a organization that operate independently to the government and aim to address the social issues to improve the well-being of individuals and communities. So, voluntary sector plays a crucial role in our society for providing essential services and support those in need. So, one of the example of voluntary sector is the Habitat for Humanity. So this example is relies on volunteering who and donate their time and skills to construct home for those in need. So the volunteers came from in walks of life, united by a common good of helping others to achieve stable and secure housing of a people. For the conclusion, the public, private, and voluntary sector they have different purpose. They all contribute to the overall well-being of society or communities in their own unique ways.